How's it going, you guys? Badass Review here, back with another review, this time of the DC Superheros Azrael. This is a figure that I've been searching for a very long time, and I finally got my hands on one, as you can see, and I picked him up for only $20, so that's even better, because this figure goes for like $40 or maybe even more, and it's pretty ridiculous. He's a really rare figure, I know, and honestly, he's not like the best figure ever, but I mean, he's cool. I kind of like him. Well, I like him. I mean, if I didn't like him, I wouldn't have paid to get him. But he's cool, but I don't know why he's so rare. I mean, other than like he's not being made anymore. But I guess it would have to be also because he's a Batman character, and of course, Batman figures always have to go for a lot of money. And this one is probably one of the harder ones I was trying to find, and I luckily paid $20 for him. Now I just need the Batman Beyond Batman, and then I need one more arm of Solomon Grundy, and I'll have pretty much all the DC Universe classic like Batman characters that I was trying to pick up. But anyways, so really cool. I like the excuse me, the colors and shading on them. I do have gripes about them. I know what I was getting into when I got this figure, and I know he's not the best, but, you know, I still gotta get him because I love Batman so much. Sorry, my throat's going crazy, like always. Anyways, so, I guess let's go over gripes real fast. He's permanently in this stance where he's kind of like looking straight down, and, ooh, I just cracked his neck. And now he has a head movement. Ooh, so I cracked his neck, and it actually gave me some more motion. But he's still, he always has this like looking down. He's never looking straight up. And he doesn't have an ab crunch, so it doesn't help him trying to like look up or anything. So it kind of sucks. And I think now his head's even is loose from his joint snapping, but whatever. And then he's his legs are like they're molded in this strange way to where he's kind of like leaning, and it's just, I don't know, I don't understand why they did this figure so weird. I mean, he could have potentially been one of the best figures, and he's not because of how they made him. But I guess it is what it is. But that's probably my only two gripes, and probably the two biggest problems about this figure. But other than that, he's got some really nice shading going throughout his body. I really like this dark red with it's like got some black in there. It's really dark. He's got some shading in his shoulder right here, really nice. His little gauntlet here is really cool. You can see all these little wires and whatnot going through his gauntlets, and then the flame effect they got going on, which is really cool as well. Yeah, pretty neat. What else? His face is pretty cool, which is kind of hard to look at because he's got a hood on and he can't look up or anything. So pretty accurate to how he looks in the comics, so that's cool. These things in the back have some nice little shades going on right here and then up here. It's kind of like the Hawk from the Wave 20 of DC Universe Classics. And then he's got this doohickey down here, which kind of serves as his cape, I guess. So, really nice shading. The paint's alright. Pretty good. I don't know what else to say about him. I mean, there's not much to say. He's got some nice paint. He looks good. I just wish the articulation was better. Now, speaking of articulation, his head can go up and down, but it's molded in such a way that he cannot look up like a normal human being. He's kind of got the slouch, like I said. So does that, rotates 360 degrees. At least I think it does, but I'm not going to. His arms, they got this, it's not really a regular arm joint of a DC Universe. It's kind of like it's like a ball, but it's still a hinge, so a ball hinge, I guess. Whatever you guys want to call it. So it goes out and in. He's got a 360 degrees in the bicep. He bends at one point at the elbow, but it doesn't really go up all the way just because of how big his gauntlets are. The gauntlet has a rotation right here, so right where the arm meets the actual gauntlet, and then he rotates at the fist, which is kind of difficult considering how the little flame gets in the way, but it does rotate, so that's nice. He's got like two joints in here, which is going to be kind of hard to show because he's got all this armor, but he's got a swivel here, then there's his stomach, and then there's a waist swivel. But it's not really an ab crunch or anything, so it kind of has no purpose, and I don't know why they have two there if it does nothing. So it serves no purpose at all. His legs can go forward and back a little bit. They can go out and in. It rotates at the thigh, bends at the knee, and bends at the foot. And he has a bit of an angle pivot, so that's pretty nice. So overall, I'm glad I picked this guy up. He's going to look good in my Batman display. And then, yeah. So, it could have been better. I know it's an old figure, but Mattel was making pretty good figures in that Superheroes line. And honestly, this could have been one of the better ones. But it's unfortunately, it's not the best figure. But that's okay, because I knew what I was getting into when I paid for it, and I only paid $20, so that's also a good deal. So figure wise, man, I don't know. I might have to say an 8, just because I like the character and I like the figure, but he's just got some problems with him. I mean, if you put him on display like this, it's pretty cool, but I mean, you can't do much else with him. But anyways, check out this figure. It's kind of too late to do that anyways. I know it's kind of an old figure, but I have nothing else to review right now that's new, so you guys gotta just deal with it. So talk to you guys later. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you later.